So then the next technical process is where you learn again how to take the pressures of the hand, what we discussed, the comparative measuring. So we talk about a basic line, hand and eye coordination. We now take it to the next stage in the technical process. And that technical process is anything absorbent, completely absorbent. So that would be even hair. It could be animal hair. It can be clothing. It can be carpets. It can be certain
toilet
paper. Yeah. But it's basically where the light completely is absorbed into that subject, where there is no reflection at all, no even a slight reflection. Do you want to explain that technical process?
Well, looking at your hair, your hair is light in color and it's curly. So it's not going to give off a shine in comparison to someone who's got very, very straight hair. Straight and dark hair. You'll see the highlight is more prevalent because the highlight is light and the hair is dark. It's very, very important.
And skin as well is quite absorbent of light, isn't it?
Yes, but then the dark skin
can have a reflection,
will show off more highlights, also depending on lighting scenario, but just normal lighting, like now. And then I'm just looking now, so the only highlight that's actually on your face is on your glasses. It's actually a very good comparison to see your glasses, which is reflective, and then your absorbent surface, which is your face.
So this technical process helps you with being able to understand the light absorbing on certain subjects that we've just identified now. But emotionally, what that helps you with is, like we said before, where you've got the environment going on, then you've got like sort of you looking at, okay, what is my next step? What are my processes? The next step then is to take action and turn what is impossible into actualization.
Yeah.
And that's when you have these breakthroughs, because I suppose it's just before that breakthrough. Actually, it's not the actual breakthrough process, because the next step we're talking about is breaking the rules. So this step first is on the technical process, teaching you how to then actually take things and actively put them in place and apply them. And this is how it helps you emotionally now make those changes and start the beginning steps of the journey in those processes to make those changes. So whether it be, okay, so I've decided now that I'm going to move out the house, or I'm decided I'm now going to have a conversation with this person, or I'm decided that I probably would like to learn a bit more about this subject because I feel that I would like to improve my skill in this area. So that's how the emotional process helps with this technical process over there. Is there anything else you want to add to that part?
Yeah, no, and then also, you've got your two extremes. You've got, highly reflective and very absorbent, and then you've got in between as well. So, there's the different, the variables.
Yes. So it's learning the technical process to understand what is it doing to the brain and how is it teaching the brain to build certain skills without unconsciously, without you even realizing it. So when you're making these changes in your lives, you're not even aware of the process, because you yourself are coming up with the strategies without even realizing it. So then obviously then you've got the next process, which we call breaking the rules. And the breaking the rules is then taking what you've learned, let's just say the everything from, you've got the reflective process, the sort of semi-absorbent, and then the full absorbent. And then now you're going to break those rules, as in come up with something else. You're going to now compose, and you're going to plan ahead. And this is where you start teaching students how to almost plan a chosen image that they really like, but you ask them to change the original image, that it doesn't even look like the original reference. you want to talk a bit about that process?
Well, I suppose I'll choose, say, a portrait where the features are more or less there, but you'll probably have to change them a little bit because you don't want to be infringing on anyone's copyright. So, you know, you would change maybe the width of the face and then the relationship between the upper lip and lower lip and things like that. So, you know, you can then distort things. What else? You can also emphasize certain areas. So just say the background is dark, you can actually just change it and make that background light instead of dark. Yeah, so you know, the direction of the hair, the texture of the hair, the color of the hair, even the color of the skin. It doesn't have to be skin color. It can be bright blue or purple or orange. You know, so I think the only thing that you probably would want to not change, that's the tonal values.
The tonal values is where the light and the dark areas are. So the darker the hair.
Dark areas, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So what that helps you with emotionally now is to take yourself out of being the sheep and out of copying. And it teaches your brain how to now create, how to now take yourself to the next level, how to now change or take traditional and come up with new ways to evolve traditional. And that's what I've noticed, how this process has really helped everybody, whether it's communicating, whether it's in relationships, whether it's in businesses. It just helps people to actually to get out of the box completely and build their own, create their own, you know, be that unusual new person, or develop a new niche or a new area, or find a way to take it to that next level. Is there anything else you want to add on that?
Yeah, so it's basically breaking the mold.
Breaking the mold, yeah.
Changing the status quo, you know, changing the way things have always been done to change, introducing a new, fresh approach.
That's it. Yes. So even if you look at like the bands, the music bands through the eras, you know, they were saying certain people came in and they broke the era or changed the era of music industry, or of the artists or the dancers even, or even business people, or everybody, has like you said, broken the mold. Okay, now that's sorry, you want to say anything?
Yeah, definitely. I'm agreeing on that.
Okay, right. So that's just on the technical process. I mean, we're giving a very, very brief overview. I mean, there's so much that gets taught in the lessons and the structure on this, that before you even, you know, get to this level, it's just really, really simplified of how we're describing it now, on more on the emotional technical process.